Okay, you got me wanting to talk because you've written and put out a song. Okay, so first I'm going to show you what I've done and tell you a little bit about my gym room here. And let me just turn this around. So you see, I got the electrical done. Okay, you see that I have a lot of extra cord going on here. Okay, hopefully that got in the camera because I haven't turned it around backwards. Um, so what I'm doing right now is touching up the ceiling paint, and then I am going to wrap those cords. I went and got some more pipe with some bigger clamps that I'm going to take around the ceiling, and then I'm going to wrap those cords around the plastic pipe and hang it directly under that, and then do the lights like that way. I think it'll look a lot nicer. Now, I really like the idea of the construction string lights in the gym room, partially for sentimental value and partially for future building value. The value of building a life together, a family together, whatever we're doing. And then also that was one of the string lights that I had, and the string lights that you had, Ren Gill, was one of the reasons why I was like, many reasons why I was like, how do you know about me? But so you said, what did you say today? You said that you're gonna go sing solo to 80,000 people, and you've only done that 3 times in your life, and so you also um, said, don't let anybody tell you can't do something. You can change your route. Okay, so I put those two ideas together because I have to change what I was doing, similar to what, like me saying that I was going to go up. I thought I couldn't get the electric wire through the place where I wanted it over there, and then I found a pathway by going the back way. And so this is similar. I was like, do I need to change my lighting or can I make something else work? So I used that idea from what you were saying to come up with this idea to wrap another pipe around there based on what I wrote about yesterday. I liked it thinking of the lights and electricity, the lights on one pipe and the electricity on another pipe, with what we said about our middle names. The electricity is number 24, and the lights, there's 5 lights. So it's both of our middle initials, and then there's 2 pipes that we both have a breath of life. To It's not one of us speaking for the other one or singing for the other one. And I like that idea about, so that's what I'm going to do. Um, the other thing is that I listened to your song, and you were at the end. There's somebody singing "Love's Not Real," and you know what? That, like, we have to give something a chance to find that out. I know that a lot of times that I feel a lot of sexual feelings for you, and it's intensified when you get flirtatious with me, and it's just like, you know what, that's human. I don't, whatever you want to call me, if I'm not human, if I'm immortal, whatever you want to call it, I get those feelings about you all of the time, and I can't identify it as love because I want to get physical. Like, and there's like, okay, I can't talk about that right now. But the fact of the matter is that we can't say there's no such thing as love before we've ever given love a chance. Okay? So there's my bite back. I know that I said the same, like something similar the other day, but it's like we just don't know yet. I mean, it seems like that, or from what I can tell, like that's another math thing that you threw out. 80,000 people. I would like that's a large number just to think about, and a bunch of people listening to you, but I was thinking about this the other day because I glanced at what you were doing, and you were creating a playlist from all of the smoking gun reactions to your last song, and I looked at the number on there and it said 164 reaction videos, and I was like, you how do you have time for that? Because I could barely like handle thinking and of keeping regular um you know relationships going on the internet with more than what, three, four, or five people on, and you can do that with 164 people plus um all the work that you're doing and the traveling that you do and coming up with new songs, and you pay attention to me every single day. Like that's math that I can't understand. I know, like I was thinking about children and um, the responsibilities of having to get them to care for themselves because um, of how I feel like it's a lot just to have to figure out how to get top notch doing your own self care. You have all these things that you have to tend to and learn about, and then if you're trying to get involved with that with anybody else, that seems like it would be quite a lot of work. The faster that you can get somebody to take care of themselves, the better. And so that's another thing that I question about you. But it's also very peculiar that if you have so much going on, why am I important to you? And you're saying that it's because you're in love with me. Then why did you just post "love's not real" to get a response out of me? Okay, well, how, like, if, like, I was thinking about this yesterday, like, if you try and cut off your flirtatiousness and your desire for family or your desire to be with a partner, and the like, I can't think of anything more enjoyable than like getting into whatever you do with your mate. When you take that part of your life away from yourself, it's there's not anything that's gonna ever light you up like that. And it's like you could pretty much do anything in the world, it seems like, when you are fond of somebody, and it takes you up and up and up into to being able to do more and more, and that's even more intensified when you figure out how important it is that you love yourself and you have that spark for a person. Because like I was really into trying to make improvements to my mind and doing the work on myself before I started posting anything publicly on the internet. And there was some excitement to that I was being able to just learn. But when Ren was added to the mix, then I'm ready to actually perform. Yeah, I mean, perform is the accurate word. I want to like woo him also, but also I enjoy like myself. It's like, oh yeah, it really is kind of feeling like I got my mojo back, but it's way better mojo than I ever had. I don't know if there's a better term that you like besides mojo, but it's like that's the stuff. That's the like you're in your groove, romantic groove, and it's coming out in all the areas of your work, your um just being yourself. Um, but like it's a natural thing. That is a light. Your attraction for your mate. So um, I have that about Ren Gill. Um, but I also have it like also where I'm hard headed too. Like, okay, I don't know how to handle a lot of these circumstances, but it's the strangest thing that I can't make sense of. But so the other thing that I was going to bring up, and here's our education for today, when Ren was talking about the he's put 10% of his money into everything he's doing, and there's a lot of people involved in helping him do what he does. Um, I thought I don't know why he said 10%, but uh, I thought of something I had come across the other day that talked about a sunk cost fallacy, which is you keep investing and investing and investing and investing your time or your energy or your money into something that isn't working. That's a sunk cost fallacy. Um, and I guess you could think of that in relationship terms, but like I cannot call what is going on between us a sunk cost fallacy because it would be a rare it's pretty rare that there's not something going on between us all of the time. And like I just feel like there's been so much, you know, my life is better since I've found Ren. Now I don't always feel certain about things, but like there's I wanted to keep talking about the inside love, but um, this like it's just it doesn't feel like a sunk cost fallacy. I wouldn't say that. Um, let's see. What's the other thing? So I got really excited, and I'm just gonna be very open about this one. I've been thinking about Percy. That's gonna embarrass me. It's gonna embarrass me. Embarrass me. I've been thinking about what my mind did with the idea of Percy, and um, and that's two things. Okay, that's two. That's two things. Okay, the what my mind did with thinking about Percy has sent me into excitement. Is all I'm gonna say, and also I was dwelling on the fact that I'd never known what it felt like to be in love before. So those are two very new experiences that we could potentially have together. Um, And what else would you like to say to me? I'm going to get back to work. If I come up with anything else that I was going to need to talk about, I will. Um, do you love me and want to have sex with me? Is that the appropriate correct question? The answer is double yes. Okay. Well, it's out in the open now. I feel like my face is about to turn like really red. I'm gonna get back to what I'm doing.